Hi there, I'm recording this because I need your help to prove that delegation in small and medium enterprises can affect significant economic growth. I sat at a conference earlier in the year and heard a government minister say that we currently have 4.5 million SMEs in our country today, and if we had another 900,000 tomorrow, we wouldn't have an economic problem. We would solve unemployment and we wouldn't be storing up a pensions problem for tomorrow either. I think this is really positive because if our 4.5 million businesses could simply grow their business by an additional 20%, surely the net effect would be the same. So that got me to thinking, well, what is it that can encourage people to grow their businesses by 20%, particularly in current economic climes? And I realised that if we could get rid, as small business owners, of the base 10% of all that we do, i.e. if we could reduce our workload by just 10%, we would be freed up sufficiently to probably go and grow our business significantly, possibly even more than 20%. For certain, any one of the business owners that I've asked so far, and there are many, have all said that absolutely that's something that they could do. Now I need some hard evidence to back up this fact. It's a given that delegation means that you're freed up, means that you can presumably go and grow your business. But what we need now are some hard facts to support that theory so that I can pull together a white paper which will, in addition to proving that fact, will also identify the barriers to delegation that presumably must exist, otherwise we'd all be out there growing our businesses across the land. So my white paper, once I've done the research, and there's a survey just below me here on a link that I'm hoping you'll fill out for me so that I can actually collate that and use it to contribute to the white paper, which will then result in a complete manifesto. I'm slightly preempting here because I've already done a lot of research. I just need those facts and statistics to support it. But in the preemption of the manifesto, I'm expecting that to cover a whole package of educational modules and courses that can be integrated into vocational training programs in schools and colleges and universities that deal with delegation as a skill, as something that needs to be learned, that people can put to use as part of the remainder of their toolkit in their working life and in their business life. In addition, for SMEs, I'm also expecting to pull together, as a result of the manifesto, workshops and training courses so that they equally can be encouraged to overcome any barriers to delegation that can result then in not just, of course, economic prosperity, but also personal prosperity and increased wealth. In addition, because of the ramifications of delegation on the business nation as a whole, we need two things. We need a framework to which this cost-effective delegation can be received. At the moment, we have a plethora of virtual assistants, call answering services, and all manner of different ways to cost-effectively delegate a lot of what we do if we could overcome the barriers to doing so. I'm talking about things like trust, perceived expense, control freak natures that are reluctant to let go, for example. We all recognise that, I'm sure, in ourselves. I certainly do in myself. In addition, if the framework is good for the nation, then what we also need to encourage entrepreneurs and business owners to delegate more is some sort of funding, because if there truly is economic wealth in delegation, then the government needs to be funding small business owners to be trained, to be educated and to be assisted in being able to reduce their workload so that they can go and grow their business. If you'd like to be kept up to date with what we're doing and the work that ensues from the research that we're doing at the moment, then please feel free to stay in touch, to link in with me if you'd like to. You can find me easily on LinkedIn, or you can leave us your email address when you do the survey and we'll happily keep you posted. I'd love to hear your personal thoughts. If you'd like to get in touch, that would be great. But in the meantime, if you can just do the survey, that would be awesome. Thanks so much.